right, you have the design, you have the cart, and we can continue over here. So what I would like to do is let's design. Looks like I have a kind of one main container, and then inside I have one that holds the image. Okay, so inside here I have image. Let's say image, and then also button on the center. So I can put image inside this container, the inner, and then make it relative. And then the buttons becomes absolute. So we can easily put into the center. And this is gonna be my image. And what else? I have another div dedicated for bottom part of the card, which has quick text over here, and then some gray text, and some one horizontal line, and then icons down below, right, and some other information, and on the other side of the card as well. So let's go and create those quick boxes. So div, and it's gonna be my main. So let's make it class main, and then inside I have another div which is for header part, and then another div for the bottom part. So let's say class image container, and then class, let's say, info container. Now what we can do is we can bring quick image. Let's say who's that? Let's show any kind of image. Let's say okay, Zuckerberg image. Let's get this one. Copy image address, and then inside this image container, we're gonna put as a source. And let's work on with this main. So main is my cart. Okay, let's say that its width is somewhere around only like 40% of my screen, and then margin auto. Okay, let's give quick border, 1 pixel solid red, and then for the image container, so let me first shut this image down. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, it's over here. We're gonna occupy this much space, and let me give quick height. Later on, I'll remove it. Height like 200 pixels, even more, like 500. Okay, and margin auto. So it's gonna be located from center. I can even make it 30, not that huge. Yeah, 30 is enough. And the image container, whoops, image container. So we can say width is gonna be 100% of its parent, which is main, okay? And of course, the image also becomes 100% width 100%. And then we will shrink with some sizes later on. Let me open it back. Everything. Yep, image is here, and down below we're gonna put our information. So let's quickly apply border radius for the main card, for the radius, because probably we have border, right? We do have. Oh, we have padding as well. The image is not strictly, I mean, not attached to the border. So border radius, let's say 10 pixels. Okay. And then we have padding for all elements. So padding and pixel from all sides almost. Yeah. And then border radius for image as well. So yeah, that's it. And then what makes that image go blur? I think opacity you can apply, right? 0.5. And yeah, not that really visible. Opacity, low opacity. Okay. And yeah, we can implement one button quickly right after the image. So let's put here a button. And what is that? Add friend, right? Friend. Yeah, add friend, and then button. We can design it. Individually, we don't have any button, so we can go with the tag name button. And so it says that color is white, and then font weight is boldish, right? Weight is bold. Let's see, and we're gonna make our image container relative, position relative, okay? Position relative. And the button is gonna be my absolute position. Position, absolute. Let's go. It goes to the top of my page, and then I just will need to make it top 50%, and then left 50% to move it to the center. And if you see here, it's bottom left corner is at the center, but I have to make this part to be at the center, right? So we can easily do that by, if you remember, what was that CSS property? Translate, transform, right? So translate, transform CSS. So what was that? Transform, translate. Yeah, we can get quickly this one and put over here, and the minus 50%. Okay, and then minus 50%. Minus 50%. Now it's in the middle, right in the middle. And for the button, we have padding, okay, padding of like maybe 10 pixels. Let's try. Could be too much. Yeah, padding top bottom is a little smaller, but right leg is a little longer, even 15 pixels. And of course, background, because of the image, its background is a little darkish, and then border, let me make it 1 pixel solid white, even 2 pixels solid white for the border of my button. Okay, and then the background, let's make it a little darkish background. So how can we do that? Okay, let's pick some color picker. So maybe like this much. This much looks okay. Let's get the RGB of this color. Cancel. And this one. Okay. Yep. What else do we have? What else do we have regarding image? I think image is okay, right? And then we can remove that red red border from main. Instead, we can give a border or background. Let's give background color. Background, so white, and then global, which is body background, goes some dark. body background goes what goes maybe something like this, the one we copied. Yeah. Okay. So this is the card, and the only part left is the below part, but there is a line, right? Border line for the. Okay. There is a line. Okay, we will think about it. The info container. Let's put some. What we can put info container. Two things. Let's say div for upper text and then div for lower. So on the upper side we have Rachel sign, right? And we can make it P Rachel sign, and then quickly in a span for address Los Angeles. Okay, so span, and then we have to get rid of those default margin from P's paragraphs. So margin 0, and then padding 0. Yep. And next, we can give only margin top. Top, like how much? Around 5 pixels, and then the rest is 0. Yeah. 5 from top, right? And then how about 15? It's gonna move. Yeah, maybe 10 is okay. And also a little bit from left as well. So how much? So this is top, right, bottom, left, like 5 pixels from left. The same for span. Okay, so let's include here as well, span. And span goes with the color of gray, okay. And then this one goes color, the P goes color, I mean, not color, font, weight, bold. Okay, and there is a, looks like there is a line after this div, which is let's say class name address. Okay, name address. You can quickly give some border bottom, 1 pixel solid gray. Okay, and we can push all the way down by padding bottom like 20 pixels and even more, 40. All right, and the only part left is the icon, and then 22 friends, which is gonna be here, class, let's say date, and then friends, let's say friends. Okay, date and friends section. So what do we have there? We have okay, div, and then we can quickly create here one icon inside this div, and then one for here. So joint, so span joint in 1998. That's gonna be same span as here, okay. And then this one will take icon of profile icon, right? So and then span of 22 friends. So we're gonna put here quickly one icon profile. So profile icon. Awesome CSS. If we do have, let me go awesome font awesome. Only user icon or user. Yeah, that's also possible. This one works. Let's go quickly import here. And CDN for font awesome. Probably here, the first one. Let's copy and paste here. So that's gonna be link, and that would work. So yep, and that's icon, and alongside with icon, we can also put the color gray for the icon. Okay, so since this is two divs inside inside date friends, there are two divs. Look at this one and then two. We can make it flex and then separate them evenly on two corners. Okay, from two corners. So date friends gonna be flex and justify content space between. So two friends and then whoops, not square but curly braces. So display flex and justify content space between. Okay, there is no clue, there's no you see in this code pen like cheating. Most of the time you have to remember the CSS classes. That's it, and we just can give quickly padding top of like 20 pixels. Okay, padding top of 20 pixels even. Yeah, that's it. And then we can even make it sizing, box sizing, and what was that? Box sizing, and then the value was what? Value for box sizing. Border box.
Border box.
Border box. Okay. Yep. Yeah. That's it. We are done. Any questions?
Yeah, if you didn't want that white border, like based on your original image, how would you go
So
about
say it
that?
again. Which one? Which one?
So it's for the whole card, like in the
Uh-huh.
original image, the top is just the image and there's no like, border.
Top is just image.
Oh, I guess it does kind of have a. Well, here's a screenshot.
Oh, you mean here we don't have border? Is that what you mean?
But yeah, like it has a thin one all the way around, and that's what I
Yeah,
was.
image has only top border radius, right? The bottom they don't have. Looks like.
Yeah, but how would I get a border line all the way around the image and all the
and then the
text?
info. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, yep. So let's first remove that border radius from bottom side, just by here. Border. What was that? Border top right radius, right? And then top left radius. That's gonna apply only for left, right. And we just have to give here one line for this one, which is info container. Yeah, that's info container. Let's give border. Info container, where is that info? We haven't applied anything for this one. Pixel, solid, light gray. Okay, and looks like It has some, not sure, there's a space, right? Kind of space. Margin, let's say 0. Where is that space coming from? Maybe image margin bottom 0 we're gonna apply. Where is image? Margin bottom 0. Margin bottom 0, or info container, which is information that info, and then margin 0, margin top 0. Top 0, and we can give padding at this point, padding bottom like 10 pixels. And also what? Oh, okay, we haven't moved this date friends to a little bit inner towards center. So we can give padding, so top bottom 0, and then right left 5 pixels. Okay, top bottom is removed somehow. Oh, top it used to be 20. Okay, let's give top 20 then. 20 pixels, top bottom 20. And the box item were box to box. Okay, bottom, let's remove that one, and top bottom 20, and right is 5 pixels bottom, and then 5 pixels for the left. Oops, not 55 pixels. Okay, and we can quickly make this padding, I mean the info container border bottom left radius 10 pixels. Control C, Command D, and then right 10 pixels. And what else? And this kind of the shadow we do have? No, we don't have. Anyway, yeah, but so where is that line is coming from? Date friends, no. Name, address, border bottom, solid light gray. Okay. So yeah, this is not joined now. Can we inspect? I'm not sure here in CodePen, because it's gonna analyze the entire web page. I'm not sure if we can inspect it. If we can inspect, we will try to find that gap. So here, yeah. So this is main and this image container. Let's see. This is content. Oh, image is not going all the way to the height of this main container, right? You see here, look at this. Image is not going all the way to the main to the height of image container. Yeah, that's what causing. What we can do, so let's try to fix. You see? Yeah, things become way simpler when we start learning the Bootstrap. Otherwise, it's not always, not responsive. Everything always gets distracted. So image is not the full height. Even if you write 100% height, let's say Will it work? Not sure. Yeah, doesn't work. You have to play around, maybe 200 pixels. No, maybe 400. No. Yeah, it is, but or what we can do, we can remove this top border. Why do we need that top border? Why do we need to join the one? So border info container, we don't need that top border. We need only from the right, left, and then bottom sides. Border left, okay, and then border right, and one more border bottom. But in this case, we don't have enough line until the image. So maybe solution would be we can wrap one with one more div, all of these items, and then that would be solution. Okay, so let's wrap with one more div over here. Where is that? So this is main, and then one more div that's gonna wrap everything. Yeah, and I'll just go with this class name wrapper. So we can give here border. Let's try. Border 1 pixel solid white gray. Yeah, that one solved, and then just we will give the same border radius like for the image we gave earlier. Border radius 10 pixel. Cool. That's better. Any questions? Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can send the link so you can fork it on your own. You can fork it. So what is this? Date friends, date friends, date friends. That's our padding. Info container. That's not image container. Where is that image container? 100% width. And then position relative. Percent. Okay, the width is okay, but the height going out. Oh, we were fixing the height, right, for the main. Okay, let me remove that. Okay, now it works. Okay, so yeah, that's way. Fix it. This is best solution, hopefully. Yeah, I just limited the height of main with to 500. Now it's flexible. Everything is okay. Let me send the code pen so you can fork, and then it's gonna be yours. Okay, you see at the top, bottom right corner, you see fork, and this fork is gonna be yours. Otherwise, if you make change, I can also see the changes. joined 1998, 22 friends, everything is okay. So in React JavaScript, let's say this kind of things will be really short, and then makes things easier, especially when it comes to build multiple images rather than copying pasting the same HTML all the way down. You will just need to create one, and then using the loops you will populate. Okay, any questions regarding CSS, HTML part? John? Jake?
I'm fine.
I'm good.
Imran?
I'm good.
Zamira? Any questions? No questions. Okay. All right. So let's continue with the Gmail project. So with the Gmail, what we can do. Gmail. Okay. So let's plan quickly. I will create this top box, top container very quickly, and then left side menu without any contents. Okay, just leaving empty. But I would like to focus on this part, the email part. Okay, this the mail list of mails section. This part I'd like to focus on, and I will just leave space for them. Okay, because creating this one, search bar and these menus, you already have experience, at least exposure you did have earlier when you started creating a landing page. Maybe this left side could be, it is also not that difficult, just icons and then titles over here, inbox start, and then we earlier did when we created our profile, like with the Angela Merkel, if you remember, something like that. So let's try to focus on this main middle part. Okay, so clear all drawings. I'm gonna go and create a new page over here for Clarusway. Let's see, profile CMD. Code. Here we go. This Zoom menus are always blocking my screen. Okay. Can you guys see my VS Code? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's create here a folder saying Gmail. Inside, you can go with the index.html. And if you want CSS, okay, let's create CSS as well. Styles, CSS. Okay. I can split the styles here and leave the HTML alone. Right. So like main container again, okay, and we have one top, one left, and then the middle sections, right? Boxes. So it's gonna be, let's say, main plus main, and then one for top. So let's say just put here top, and then one for left. Let's let's see how it looks like. Where is my Gmail? So one for top. Actually, top is only this part. And then we have another box for this middle section. And then this one starts here. Okay. Now let me just split onto 3 parts. The top, left, and then this middle part without much confusions. So let's try to focus on these UI. So top and then one div. So it has 2 parts, one for left and then one for middle. Okay, emails. Okay, so top, let's say class, just top header, and then it's gonna be class, let's say top left and middle box. Okay, and then this one is left and this is middle. Cool. Now let's create quickly the CSS. So main is gonna be, when we display flags, they go next to each other, but we don't want they go next to each other. We want this one left at the top. But we want to make this flex, so these 2 guys go next to each other, left, and then comes middle. So let me put here first top header. Okay, give width. Anyway, it's gonna be 100%, just border 1 pixel solid red. The moment, then let me give height quickly, like how much? Let's say 200, not 200, 120 pixels. Okay, and why it's not auto designing? The top header. Okay, I haven't linked. Looks like. Let me link quickly. Link, and it's gonna be styles. CSS. Anyway, and so that's top, and then comes the left middle box, right? Save quickly. And then display flags. So these 2 divs allocated next to each other, and left. I'll just go with some border and width. Okay, not display. So width is just a small part of my entire screen, which is, let's say, 15%. And then middle is gonna occupy the rest of the space. Middle, let me give him border quickly, or I can populate from here. And then one more, and instead okay, so border for the left, let's make it this type, and then middle border, let's make it blue. And the height we have to give quickly for them, so height 100 ph, and the same for middle. Save, let's see. Okay, so top, left, and then middle emails. Right, once we put things over here, it's gonna be stretched. Okay, so we can now give the size for the middle, saying the width is rest like, well, it's 2 times the middle is like, how much do we have? 85, right? Almost, but let's make it 82. There are gonna be some borders. All right, makes sense. So top, left, and middle. Let's work on only with middle, not this left, top, right? Give me a second. Let me close the door. So the challenging part starts here. How can we make things look this like? So first thing is first, we have to make everything li, okay? And then we need checkbox and then star, and then somehow this kind of icon we can find, okay? And then if we can interpolate over here some dots, something like this, okay? Dice dots. I think we can find that. And some row text over here. And then the rest of the, text, as well as this elliptical text. You see here, dot, dot, dot. You don't mean saying that not enough space and 3 dots, okay? And once we hover over, we have to make that it comes out a little bit towards this, towards front, and then showing all those 4 icons as well. Let's do one. If we can do one, we can populate it as many as you want, okay? So here, where's our code? Here, middle emails, okay? I'm only focusing on these middle emails. So OL and then 1 LI, definitely. So let's put here what we can put. We can put icon, right? Let's quickly bring that icon. Oh, not icon, checkbox, of course. Input, type, checkbox. And comes what next? Next comes star icon. Let's bring that star icon. We have to find it. So user icon and then star. Is it filled? Unfilled, right? So which one looks best? Let's get this piece. Are you guys following? Is everything make sense? Awesome. All right, so let's pick this guy and put here. And since we don't have the CDN, let's bring the CDN from old classes. If we have, we should have CDN. I think last time we did in profile, right? Most of the icons were coming from CDN. Yeah, this one. Control C. Let's close this part and put over here the CDN. Let's see how it looks like. This page, not this page. I lost the page. Should be here. Yeah. So yeah, since it's ordered the one, we should remove, and then this, and then the star. Oh, star is missing. So most probably because of this L. Yeah, star is here, but looks like field. Let's somehow we can replace later on. Not a big issue. And let's stretch this all the way to the right. Not 83%, but 85. As many as we have available. And the 85. And then let's put some text here. So text with span. What we can do, we can bring some lorem, but we have to deal with two different texts. What is that? Gmail. So one of them is for kind of sender, and the other one is the content of the sender, right? Not one whole sentence. So these are the senders, only senders. So let's put first two different spans over here. One of them is this one. So let's say who Geico insurance, and then one more span for the rest of the lorem. Okay. Yeah, but we have to stop here, somewhere here, where we don't have enough space, right? How can we do that? Yeah, we can do that. Before that, let's remove this ordered. Oh, this is ordered. Okay, let's make it unordered and remove those bullet points and so on. Okay, and then also default all of those margins coming together with li and ul. Definitely there are margins, but I don't remember from top or from left. Okay, we can go with 0. Yeah, you don't have any more the margins. Okay, and next. So this span is special class. Let's give class email content. Okay, we're gonna apply this quickly, like this kind of solution. So that is what would be the what would be the solution is when the text overflows is quickly let me write here. So white space for the no wrap, not no normal, no wrap. Okay, and then overflow hidden, and then text overflow ellipsis. Let's see. I think I didn't save something. Yep, save. Let's see now. Oh, it did go all the way to the right. Didn't go the way we want. So email content, this is email content span, I mean. So, but if you make it div, maybe span is behaving a little different. Sometimes happens. Save. Yeah, there is a, you see, 3 dots. Looks like for the span it doesn't work, but for the div it works. And why it is going down, because you see it is a block and we can easily make it inline block, right? Display inline block, but didn't go. We have to also maybe make things inline here as well, not span, to so make them more controllable. Okay, class, let's say email title, and I don't want all of those for title, just want inline block. Still no change, but I have to save here as well. I have to save here as well. Do we have change? We don't have. Interesting. How? They're not going next to each other. This is my title and this is my text. Assuming. Okay, look at this. Geico Insurance is the title and then Lorem is the text, which is followed with 3 dots. That's email content and then email title, display inline block, inline block. Maybe let me wrap with 1 div so I can make it flex. Okay, flex. Let's say title and content wrapper. Save. Display. Flex. Where is flex? Come on. Is there something? Oh, save. Okay. Okay, here you go. Somehow we managed to put them on the same line, but we still have to do something different. Maybe they are not really good with the lie. So why it's going down? Now I can make this one inline block as well. Oh no, it won't work. We already made it flex. Okay. They have to go on the same line. Probably I'll go with div for UL as well. Okay, so let's put this one there. Yeah, this div is most of the time really controllable. And this is gonna be, let me remove this at least now. So we have icons. So inside this div, there are gonna be more divs. So 1 for icon and then checkbox together. Okay. And I can give the same class for this one, but not the same. Let's give email line. Actually, we are wrapping, but this is one email. Okay, email line, and let me put here display flex everything. Should fix. Okay, save. Yeah, it fixed. But what is that? And then started going down. Oh wait, this is my div, and then next to this one goes. Okay, got it. Yeah, we have to allocate some space for everyone. So class, so let's say star and then checkbox. So we have to allocate some space for them. Otherwise, they're gonna conflict. So width of only like maybe 10%. Okay, and then it should fix. Okay. Let me think one more time. So what is this? Left, middle, one. We don't need anymore. The middle, okay. Okay, 85%, it's occupying the middle. And then inside we have email line, this one. And that is flags, which makes this one and this one to take place next to each other. All right, let me give border quickly. 1 pixel solid red. Is that small? Store checkbox, how about 30 pixel, 30%? Interesting. Okay, title wrapper we have. Yeah, we don't need inline block anymore for the email title. Title content wrapper, title content display flags. Yeah, we don't need this one. And this one. Who is this? Okay, guy. What is that guy? Oh, that's email title. Let me allocate some space for him as well. Come on.
You didn't remove the dot star email title.
Dot star where?
In CSS line 41, you need just email title. There's no star in it.
Oh, email. Okay. Got it. Yeah. No. 10%. Okay. How about this one?
Maybe
That
they need
is
also the individual
star.
deeds.
Yeah, star checkbox, star check width and border. Why the border is? I mean, the width is too small, even though I'm putting here 30 pixels. Star checkbox. Look at this. Oh, where is input? Oh, this is input. Okay, that's correct. And then icon. And that div is closed. Star checkbox class. Star checkbox with 30% and a border. About pixels. Oh, it's not listening even. Why we can't put things inside this? Remove this. Something is going on. It's not linking with this star checkbox and then the CSS. So email line is just flags, right? It's flags, which is
Next to each other, right?
yeah, which makes everything needs to put next to each other. Look at this. Save. Yeah, this is the email line, and the star checkbox. Star checkbox. Let me make it star. What? Star on star. Yeah. It's not giving space for them. With, okay. Border.
What if you put display flags? No, what's that? Star on star. Maybe they're going to be next to each other.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
It makes sense, yeah, for me.
because it's in div and it goes here.
Yeah. Awesome. It's in div, but we still have space. But okay, yeah, great solution. Thanks. Cool, and we can put some margin right, like 10 pixels. We can push things to the right. Now let's remove this guy. Let's remove anything else saying border. Okay, now the thing is to fix this one. We don't want that much space for what is that coming from? This is email content. Oh, okay, email content. Email content. Okay, so Geico is occupying only, what is Geico email title by 10%. And then this one is 30%. But still 30% is not appealing. Let's see. Yeah.
I have a quick question though.
Yep, go ahead.
Like when we were to, if you were to code this, like the actual functionality of the email of this email page, right?
Uh-huh.
Like how much of this HTML code would be replaced? Like, for example, I know we're adding like the star and like the checkbox, but then like would it be this much HTML plus JavaScript, or would you be replacing some of the HTML with JavaScript?
Great question. So you will design only one email, okay? So let's say, where is that email part starts? That only this much you will design. Everything that looks like your definitely Gmail, okay, one. And then whenever there is a new email based on that title, the text, everything becomes dynamic. You will just, populate. You will just, increase the number based on the incoming number of emails.
So you'd basically be retrieving all the information about the email, and the only thing that's part HTML is the display.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you just have to design one template for email, how it's gonna be displayed, and then whenever there is 100 emails, all of them will look like definitely like this. Okay, you will run a loop, and then using the framework, you will just populate based on that incoming length of array. So let's say, yeah, this array is sending from Geico, not sure, let's say, and then let's say Capital One Bank, and then let's say Google, and let's say school. Okay, you will just loop this one. Okay, so look at this, loop over these incoming emails that these are coming from backend, and then what you do is just populate this one. And for everything,
that's considered backend.
No, this data is coming from backend. You will just get array of objects or array of emails. Okay, and then you will just loop that emails, and then for every single email, you will run this code. Okay. So for Geico, it's gonna get this title automatically, and then for Capital, it's gonna take automatically. Google is gonna be replace it, and then inside this Google, there would be inside this Capital, inside this Geico, there is gonna be the text, the date, the sender's email, everything, and all of them will be just replaced dynamically. Okay. Yeah, we will do that in React, but here we will design only one, and then what we do is we will copy paste this one like this. Where is that? Like this. And then we will show as if we are receiving this many emails. Okay. But in the real world, we don't do this copy pasting. We will design only one email template, and that would be generated based on the length of the data that you are receiving. Let's say 50 emails. Okay, 50 loops you're gonna generate, you're gonna run. So The one template should be designed with HTML, CSS, and then the rest will be done by JavaScript and React and so on. Okay, and make sense? Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. Somehow this text is going out. So what is that one? Title, content, wrapper. Do we need that? We do this one and this one we need. That's coming content right. Display flex, so they go next to each other. Okay, and then email content. Okay, email content is this one. White space, all right. Overflow hidden. Why it's not applying correctly in this case?
What if you do overflow of order instead of hidden? That can change.
Let's change. It's gonna create a scroll bar then. So since this is a title content wrapper, is, so we have some space. I don't want to specify the space, but how about for this email content if I give space? So width of 80%. Width of 80%, maybe 60. Kind of fixes looks like, yeah, let's say 70, even 75. Not 75. Okay, at least. And now, next is to play around with all of those. UI, so the background color, let's pick that background color. Color picker. Color, is there a color picker? Not this one. So it's probably this color we have picked up, and that's gonna be title, not title, email line. What is that? Email line, right? Background color. Background color. This one. What is that? Yeah, somehow went that color, and in the text color we have to somehow capture that. Oh, it looks like. So let's capture the text as well. Can we capture? Hopefully, not sure. So everyone inside, not inside everyone, but inside this title content wrapper, right? Color. Oh yeah, looks like, oh, FFF is actually black, right? White, yeah, it's not similar. Actually, how it looks like a little, not black, right? Really not black. Okay, let's leave it this point at least. And so we have some padding from top, left, and then right, bottom. Let's give that one for this one, right? Padding from all parts, like 5 pixels. Okay, and we have to move them down somehow. So how we can move is star on star. Where is that star on star? Display flex. Align items center should work. Yep, and we can give some padding, a margin top for this checkbox. that checkbox is this one, so we can select like this, right? If you remember from yesterday, input type equal to checkbox. So margin top, let's give some quick margin, 2 pixels. Oops. Okay. About a little bit more. 5. Okay. Next. So let's see what is next. Regarding hover, we haven't started, and we can give some space between these two items, right? So we can move and then change the size of the star. So how this icon looks like, let's I and then size. So does the size work or font size? I think size should work. 10 pixels. Not sure, I think that doesn't work, but how about font size? 10 pixels. Yeah, it does work. And also like from checkbox, we can give some margin to the right. Margin right, like 5 pixels. Did it work? Didn't. And for this one, we can also give margin top for the icon. Okay. For the icon and the margin top. Okay. Now there is a margin. There is space between them. And then let's see what is there. We'll consider about later on. And yeah, let's populate some more. The same emails over here. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, this is how it looks like, and then we can make. Oh yeah, we have to hover, so they are separated. But without hover, they are also separated, right? There is a tiny border lines from top and then bottom, even though without hovering. So let's give that quick line. So who is that separating? Okay, star, not star, email line, right? From top and then from bottom. So border top, 1 pixel, solid, light gray. What's the difference between gray and gray? The difference? Not sure.
I thought it was just different depending on the country, because some countries spell gray with E.
Yeah, like color and color.
Color and color.
Yeah, like color and then color. This kind of spellings also exist. Yeah, maybe, yeah, based on the countries. So border top, let's see. Yeah, there is slight border from, but once we put here bottom for him and then bottom border top from the next email makes it more bolder, right? So either we can remove the top. We don't need top. Otherwise, the bottom of the upper email and then top of the lower email makes more bigger size of border. Yeah, this way looks better. And later on, during the project, for example, if let's say the page consists of multiple components, your part is gonna be only like some portion of the page. So let's say this is more maybe for another developer, this left side is another developer, and this side is yours. So and how we can make so this text looks part of the text looks gray because that's the content, And the first part is our title. That's why it's more brighter, and the content is more lighter. I'm not sure how we can split this first part and then the next part. If it was JavaScript, we could easily split using some logic algorithms like the first 100 strings or so on, something like that. Okay, let's make them hoverable at least. When we hover, what effects do you see? So yeah, maybe border bottom or shadow bottom is applied. Shadow from bottom is applied. And a little bit coming out with some more space maybe. Okay, let's try to apply the hover. Hover for what? For hover for all email line. So hover, say box shadow. So if it's from bottom, so this one goes 0 for horizontal, and then vertical comes next, 2 pixel, and then the blur, let's say 5 pixel, and then gray again. Let's see. Yes, the vertical is applied, not too much blur. It's also too much. Oh, yeah, let's make it 1 pixel. Oops. Yeah. Why is only for 1? Email line hover. Where is my email line? Okay, this is my email line. Why only for the last one? Why not for him? Somehow it's hidden. Hover, and maybe you can increase padding a little bit. So what was the padding? Email line. Email line. Didn't have padding, right? Okay, we can give padding. Maybe that one gives us hope to enlarge the box. That's too much. Like even 2 pixels should be okay. Yeah, so it's a little bit looks like coming out, but where is our box shadow? But maybe instead of box shadow, I'll apply border bottom. One more time. Okay, border bottom. 2 pixels, solid, light gray. Yeah, this is somehow a little bit makes highlighted. Oh, this is really smooth. It's completely different. Not really sure what is there. CSS applied. There is no you see padding. Okay, let's remove padding. Yeah, just border, I think, without padding. Yeah, I couldn't see real difference anyway. Okay. What is next? Yeah, based on the data, okay, the algorithm, the logic is applied, for example, for the title, if it's unread, so the color goes black. I mean, the bold font style, font weight. If it's already red, the bold weight is disappeared, and those kind of logic is applied with the JavaScript and React. Here, we can make them. How about these icons? Let's try to work on it. When we hover, so there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 icons displayed. So we can do that. We can work on it. So to be able to work with that, let's put here. So that's content wrapper, and then I want to create one more div. Okay, so one more div that holds 4 icons. Let's benefit from this icon. We will change later on. So I can put 4 those icons. So if we just go now, there would be visible all of those icons, right? We don't want that one. So okay, now class right corner icons. Right corner icons. So they should be first what? Hidden, okay? Or display none. Display none, display none. Let's see. We don't have. Okay. And we have to display a block or inline block or display only when we hover. Right. So let's hover. Control C. No, we hover the email, right? Email line. Okay, here we're gonna apply. When we hover, the border bottom or border bottom for this one, not only for this, but okay, got it. So we just have to copy this one. We have to make individual change as well. Okay, so when we hover, right corner icons, display inline block, let's say. So yep, it is coming. When we hover, it's coming. And then also we have to somehow shrink the size of this existing email content. Okay, this one, we have to shrink its size. Where is that email content? Is given some size over here, if you remember. Yeah, 72. So we're gonna make it a little bit more smaller. The size also gets smaller. It's gonna be, when we hover, this one will be affected. Oh no, we have to apply a different hover for that particular class to be affected. Yeah, email content goes the size from 72 to somewhere 60, let's say. Okay, yeah. Now we have to make sure that not 60, maybe 67. Yep. To be able to keep the email as well as these 3 dots and also showing those icons like here. Look at this. Yeah, we still keep that 3 dots and then also showing the icons. Make sense? So look at this. Yeah, we still keep the 3 dots and then showing those 4 icons. So let's separate those icons from each other. And let's select only those icons. Like this. To be displaced from each other with the some margin. Margin right 2 pixels should be enough. Let me give more, maybe 5 pixels. Okay, 5 pixel. And then when we hover them, okay, they go circular like this, right? Circular, and then somehow background highlighted. Yep, and even we can give more margin, maybe 10. Okay, we will shrink the content a little bit more to 3, let's say. Not that much, 5, I think. Okay. And when we hover these stars, they go little shaded, right? Background. Right, so icon hover. How about the rest icons? Yeah, all of them go the same effect, with the same effect, goes circular, background shaded. Yeah, we can just go with the general hover for icons. So background, let's first pick their border, how the border looks like. 1 pixel solid red. Okay, so I can give some padding when we hover, like 10 pixels. Oh, that goes out. How can we still fix the size when we apply padding? So box sizing, sorry. Box sizing. Border box. I think that won't fix. Yep. That background is kind of problematic. 5 pixels. Yeah, we have to keep its position, everything. I just want some more space around. So when I hover background, color goes light gray. Okay, and then border also goes. I don't want border. Border radius goes 50%, so they become circular. It is circular, but there is no like visibility. See, it is circular now when I hover. I just have to increase that circle. If I could, I would do with padding, but padding is pulling these items out. There is a circle. How can we do that circle? So, not really sure. Maybe what? How about putting inside one of them inside div? It sends down. Okay, style. Display. Okay, and can give some width, like 20 pixels. Let's see. 20 pixels, and then So not I hover, right corner icons, div hover. Right corner icons and div hover. Let's see. Yeah, kind of works this one. So I have to wrap everything inside div like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then don't want anymore this one. I can just put things in the middle. What was that? Text center, right? Text center or display inline block. Let's put here display flags. Okay, and then justify content, center, align items, center. I just have to copy paste this one for other divs. Save, 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 save. So let's go. That's perfect. Okay, so right corner icons should be flex, of course. Also right corner icons. Okay, display none and not display. When we hover, display flex when we hover. Let's see, yep, it is, it is, it is. Right, we need some less space, maybe 62. Okay, one is get hidden, but although the icons is not moving to the center. Why? Center to line item center. Flex with 20 pixels, justify content of a star. Play flex. Interesting. Okay, sometimes technical death, technical termination comes. So you just have to have like quick break, 5 minutes. Okay. It's not recommended to continue consecutive multiple hours. Just let's give a break, 5 minutes. Okay, let me quickly show in the real world how actually these kind of things implemented. So using the React, for example, there was a code earlier. Where was that? Let me find that hooks. Not this one. Let me run this code if it works. Components app.js. I think this one looks okay. Let me try to run this code. It doesn't look the correct app, so it's not the one I'm looking for. To close this. Okay, pagination. Oh, I think looks like this one. Let's try to run this.
Is there a difference to use JSX and JS?
No,
Is it just like preference?
just JSX. No, there's no difference. JSX is for useful in code sandbox to write the elements automatically. But in VS Code, JS anyway brings you every HTML element automatically. No difference. I'm still running. Why do things show? Okay, got it. Okay. For example, this app, the Hollywood stars, for example, with paginations 2, 3, let's say 4, 5 with different pages. Everything is listed, but you will design only this one piece of card, like this here. You see this one. Specifically, this movie is only this one. But you will call this again and again based on the number of items in your data. Let's say you have 500 Hollywood stars, and you're gonna run this code 500 times, but you will design only once. Okay, and everything becomes dynamic. So when you run the first loop against, let's say who, Keanu Reeves, okay, his name will be displayed over here. The movies he played will be displayed automatically here based on that based on that loop. But when you apply that loop for, let's say, Cruz, and her name will be displayed automatically, and the movies she played will be displayed automatically based on this logic. The logic is here. So, for example, details and the name, it will be picked up one by one from the data that's coming from backend. But for this particular, let's say, movie star, you will design only once, okay? And then you are done. You will not building all the 500 cards manually like we are doing here in our Gmail, email. I mean Gmail letters, right? Hard coded. Everything is hard coded. And then in React, in JavaScript, you will do only once, and everything is dynamically populated. That's why no worries. You don't work on this all the time by hard coding or manually design the things. Any questions? Yeah, you see model pops up. This is only displayed only one, designed only once. separately, and the data will be sent based on the click that you are on that particular time. For example, if I click this one, okay, based on the ID, I will bring the data from backend and then display over here his popularity known for, or for her, okay, clothes, or for her, you see the movies she played, and so on. And this piece of model is only this code. Let me show here. Where is that model? Model. What is the model? FCSS. Oh yeah, model page. Yeah, only this part, only one. And these are all built-in libraries like Bootstrap. Even you don't need to, design all of those divs and like other kind of semantic HTMLs. These are coming from Bootstrap. So the one that we will be talking in the next week. These are responsive, makes things way responsive. Okay, so here it's called, Bootstrap. It is a React strap, but Bootstrap actually. That's why don't get disappointed why we are all the time doing things manually, but we have to become very confident with working both manually and automatically, okay, in terms of HTML, CSS. Makes sense? Any questions? Yeah, kind of. We did like little bit a great job over here by doing this. So we built only one email, okay, but many rules we applied. And then when you populate it, it looks like as if it's a Gmail. Okay, if you have here all the other items, your the title, logo, and search bar, and so on, and then including this one, it kind of looks like it is a Gmail. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. What's the question? Okay, so I think we are good for today. I don't want to overflow with the more, task completions at this point. So if you have questions, please feel free. Zamira, you were planning to ask JavaScript questions.
Oh yeah. We have a homework for Thursday. It's tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was really I forgot exactly what needed to be done. Emirhan, if you remember, we needed to do the statement as a not loop, the if else statements for asking the like a time, day of
Okay.
the time. And I have like with a lesson and then greater than, and it's not showing the way I want it. And I don't know where I'm missing, what I'm missing. If you can help me with that.
Oh yeah,
I'm not.
I remember that. Yeah.
Okay. Can you?
And then
Kinda.
I don't know exactly. Yeah. I mean,
I asked him to put that on Slack what exactly
Yeah,
homework is, but he just like copied his code, and I'm like, okay.
I mean, he gave like 5 homeworks.
Well, he
Yeah.
gave
So,
Okay.
like,
Are you using some new date constructor in JavaScript? So let me show here REPL.it for running code. So log in quickly. I kind of got your question. Let me open the Node.js over here. So for example,
it's just like,
let's say,
if time less than 12
okay,
until
let's say
log, it's
var.
good morning.
Okay, so var, let's say new date. So it's gonna generate the whole date. Look at this console log. Data. Whole information about current time.
No, we
See?
didn't.
Yeah, and then from here we can grab the day. So let's say day is gonna be equal to data dot get day, and it will show us the exact day. Now let's see the day. Okay, this is 4. Why 4? What is the day today? Okay, this is already Thursday. Okay, but sorry, Wednesday. I think the it starts from
Starts from
Sunday with
Sunday,
the
yeah.
yeah, starts Sunday and then indexing of 0. So 0 Sunday, 1 is Monday, and 2, 3, 4, something like that. Yeah, it's somehow like Thursday or Wednesday anyway. So I think that you are trying to do if, let's say, day is greater than let's
Значит,
say
я сейчас
your
выйду.
var birthday is, let's say, 23. If your birthday or equal to b day, okay, but actually this is day, right? We have to get not weekday but the day. Let's say, what is the day today? Like 26th of January, right? What was that? Get date, full year, hours, minutes, seconds, time. Month is gonna get us the month, full year, day, date. Week, not weekday, but day. Don't really remember what was that. Interesting. Let me quickly Google it. Get months, day in JS. Get the month, get date and method. Okay, how to get date method? How to get the day of the month? Okay. Someone says get new. Okay, this is what we're trying, but get months plus 1. No, get full year. Interesting. Oh, get not this one. I'm looking for gift. Come on. What is this? Get the date. Get the day as a number. Oh, okay. I think this one. Okay, get date. All right. Let's quickly console how it looks like. Yeah, 27 already. Okay, now let's say your birthday is 23rd, and then if that day is greater than your birthday, I think your instructor meant to write some kind of very simple algorithm already.
It's very simple. It's just
asked. Yeah, else, let's say, or not else, let's say, else if, yeah, if the day is equal to b day, okay, maybe like console log what? Happy birthday, right? Happy b day. Else console log, what we can do is, let's say today is 2020s, and then so we can subtract b day minus day, and then saying that days left. Okay. Yes, now it's gonna be already passed because today already is 27th. Now let's say this is 29, and it's gonna say how many days left. So it's 2 days left. Okay. Now let's say this is your birthday is 27th, and then run happy birthday. Make sense? Happy birthday, or let's say yours is 30s, and it's just still 3 days left. Okay. Maybe he meant like this, I'm not sure. But yeah, for your information.
Oh, instead of this, I mean, the homework was, I think, instead of else if statement, we can use, for example, like let result grade less than 50 and then question mark.
Oh, the ternary operation.
Yeah.
Operator.
Oh,
And this
okay.
is for the
You
different
already
things
started.
too.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
he gave us like so many things to do, and I'm like, oh,
I know.
guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was confused. Yeah.
Okay, looks like you already started with ternary operator. Yeah, that's also very interesting. So let's say var out. So you're gonna make here check is if day is greater than, say, b day. Okay, this is gonna check. It will console already passed.
Yeah.
Else you're gonna check if this is equal, and you're gonna say here happy birthday. Else we will subtract it. Subtract it. Okay, and we use here the string template. If you have covered it yet or not sure. So that is
Oh, we
this
didn't
kind.
know.
We
Oh, yeah,
haven't.
yeah, right.
Yeah, and then we will just write days left, and you just need to console this out. Console log out. So yeah, 3 days left, but we have to put here b day first, and then just day. Yeah, this is the way, another way of writing this if else if. So if this one is true, okay, already passed. So let's say your birthday is 3rd, and then it says already passed. Okay. Otherwise, it checks here. If it's equal, okay, say happy birthday. Otherwise, just take the difference and then say that days left. Okay, ternary operator. But initially, I would prefer going with this one to understand better the conditional step by step, and then ternary operator. Of course, it's a best way most of the time. React uses those ternary operators that you see here. What is that? Looks like I haven't implemented here, but most of the places that one uses ternary operator. Yeah, here you see ternary, almost everywhere ternary. Any questions regarding HTML, CSS, JavaScript? Yeah, this is a great constructor, so you can get everything regarding the date. Okay, new date of inside this new date, everything is included in seconds, current seconds, hours, minutes. Everything is included in this information. All right, guys, and hopefully next time we will be having JavaScript, also HTML as well, and tomorrow I think JavaScript course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget
keep
to take a quiz till 12 tonight.
Yeah, I took
that's
it. Yeah.
That's important.
I got
How was
84.
Okay,
how was
Good.
it?
Yeah. It
Was
was
it
good.
good?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 25 questions. Yeah.
wow, that's challenging. Okay, stay
I was
motivated,
surprised
keep
that I
working.
didn't know some of those like questions. So
Yeah,
yeah.
we didn't learn some of those because I just Googled some of them.
Yeah, no worries that since this is not a like a university or school, this kind of intensive boot camps always tries to push your boundaries, even though you haven't covered. Try to find it out, okay? But of course, they will be covered. Sometimes you will learn during the class hello world, but the task is to build the website. Yeah. So this is kind of pushing your boundaries. All right, stay motivated, keep working, and demand is surging. Market is really increasing for the IT developers. I mean, the software engineers. So hopefully there are great positions waiting for you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Have a good night.
Yep, guys. Okay. You have
Thank
a great
you.
rest of the day. Bye.